I've once again returned to Rise of Nations. I'm very rusty, so cut me some slack, okay? I'm not too familiar with a lot of the new mechanics like the tech tree and laws. But hey, I'm getting there. Anyways, this is what's happening. I'm playing Tunisia, and as every cool Tunisia player does, I must claim North Africa and Spain. So naturally, I must prepare. Make sure to watch until the end, because this match gets pretty crazy. It's time to take Algeria and Libya. Then we will move further west. I'm sure Spain won't mind, not that their opinion matters. Now that I'm encroaching on Spain's border, I've got to act nonchalant and accept his trades. I don't want to give him any reasons to build up defenses before my attack. Now that I have Libya and Morocco, it's time to let loose into Europe, specifically Spain, of course. This guy is a complete pain to fight, and you'll see soon enough why. Spain clearly isn't aggressive, but relies on resistance and defense. If I want to win, I'll have to take out his square cities. I'll need to keep upgrading my tanks if I really want to crack his defensive positioning. Ah, yes, South Africa is in the war, too. Of course. Let's see how that plays out for them. Spain's troops are going to be making back gains. This battle in the north isn't looking good. And as expected, I lost. That's okay, though. I fully intend on wrecking him this time. He made the mistake of not keeping his troops out of the water. My attackers will just shred his max-trained troops, an opportunity in the making. Big mistake, my friend. Here's 2,000 tanks as a rebuttal. And there goes Madrid. Would you look at that? Enemy troops at my coasts. I wonder who that could be. South Africa. What a shocking revelation. So anyways, watch as I handle the South Africans and Iberians both at once. It'll be like as if I'm only fighting one person. I've realized Spain's tanks are somewhat of a problem. Square cities are a priority. If I can take all of them, he won't be able to do anything. South Africa isn't really an issue. I don't think I'll be paying much attention to them. And that's all of his 1 mil cities. Spain is cooked. He'll desperately try to take them back, of course, but we won't be letting that happen. Spain is ours, and this war is effectively over. Now, as we move to recreate Carthage, we also prepare our forces for battle once again. Our friends to the east have claims to land I want, so the best solution is to take it from them. I find it funny that they want to ally me now, considering I tried allying them earlier in the match and they ignored it. It's far too late for friendly aspirations. No more wasting time, Gulf Union. It's time for war. I was expecting a little more resistance, to be honest, but it's not over yet. At this point, the Gulf had lack of land, air, and naval superiority. It was looking to be a breeze of a war, or so I thought. I guess India supported my war and decided to fund me, a gift that is always appreciated. The German ships piqued my interest. I wasn't sure if they'd intervene, but if they don't go through the Suez, then it's likely they want to help the Gulf. Germany is definitely arming his military. Now I gotta fight two fronts. Amazing. Unfortunately, that means redistributing some forces from the Middle East to Europe instead. As you can see, the Gulf is taking full advantage of that opportunity. Not good at all. Now to fight the Germans, this may not bode well for him. I tried giving Germany a chance to back out of the war at the cost of much of his empire. But this is Rise of Nations. Everybody has an ego, so nobody's willing to give up anything until they're dead. My forces in the Middle East were having constant back and forth at this point, but I still had the upper hand in both fronts. India even wanted to join the war, probably to take the land the Gulf had to the east of the Middle East. At this point, the Gulf has had enough time to dive deep into anti-tank infantry research. I'm sure that's what he's done. Germany gave him a lot of time. The Gulf is starting to break. Good. Germany is practically out of the battle. Now I can rush the Gulf. India annexed the lands he needed to form, then left the war. Good for him. He got what he needed. Germany has been defeated. All priorities can now shift towards the Middle East again. The Gulf thinks I'll allow him to have naval superiority. Haha, let's see about that. Wow, the Americans must really like me. I can't speak to him due to age brackets, but he really supports the Carthage movement. The Gulf has left. That's good game right there. And with that, it's over. The Arab League has returned and peace is restored.